the general knowledge is just really kind of not there. And it's a hard balance, because how do you balance fear mongering with like, no, you really should understand that, half of your eggs aren't going to be functioning very well, towards your mid 30s.
I talk about this all the time. You can look at the headlines and just seeing older celebrities like getting pregnant with IVF, and seeing people get pregnant with IVF, but not knowing the full story, not knowing necessarily how many cycles it took, how much they struggled, or the fact that they froze beforehand. Like, it seems easier than it is, and it seems like a guaranteed success. And IVF just seems so like, this is high tech. And it's also wired into our subconscious that the amount of effort and, grit that you put into something, it's going to equal results. So if I felt all of those things and had those misconceptions, what is the general public thinking?
Yeah. Another thing that you said is, we really do live in such a world of like immediate outcomes for the amount of effort that you give. And this is one of the hardest experiences. We're seeing people who are not used to being in the medical system or having to come to appointments and take medication. And they're sort of are under this feeling that, IVF is high tech and super expensive. And it's like ordering off a menu. Like, I want to have, 2 kids, a boy and a girl, 2 years apart. And like, I just want the number of embryos that's going to give me that outcome, like snap of my fingers. And to face the reality that we're not in control is just, it's a real shock to a lot of people, and that helping them navigate, I think has been really an important part of this process for me.
Yeah, that resonates so much. And I think as fertility doctors, it's hard because every new patient is on their own journey. So there's a big, shift trying to make people feel realistically, like, what does it take to get pregnant? And knowing that them doing all the right things in their life and like being in control of every facet of their health, their career, their relationship now, doesn't mean that we can control everything that we're doing when it comes to our role as fertility experts that are trying to help people get pregnant.